Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is Ferris. How are y'all doing? Well, we're back on the channel again with another video. This time it's something that kind of hits closer to home with a personal vehicle that we have. If you notice, I'm inside right now because it turned kind of windy outside, and I figured, well, y'all didn't want to hear too much wind noise on this phone, on my iPhone 6. Plus, it gives me the opportunity to try my new gadget out. Yeah, I got me a little tripod for my phone, and seeing how it works. And so, what better way to put it to use than inside? Sure. Yeah, we're back at it again. This time we had well, let's just say one car left that I have, and it didn't return back on its own power last night. Yeah, the 2011 Chevrolet Traverse. You haven't heard very much about it because it's always on the road. It's always running up and down the highways and everything. And it didn't make it back home. Nope, it was only 10 miles away, and it only got about halfway, and that was it. It quit, and it didn't want to run. So that was last night that I found out about all this with the wife driving it. And then this morning, I had the glorious adventure to go and pick it up. So here's how my morning went to go get the 2011 Chevrolet Traverse that I have. Well, I'm on my way right now to go pick up another vehicle. Last night, wife said that she tried to start her car and it wouldn't start, wouldn't run. So I went and go checked it out last night, and it sounded pretty bad. And she only works like maybe about 5-10 miles away, and it was running. And she said that she was going to try to make it home after she got home from work. And last night, about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, she called me up on her way home and said the car had quit. And she left, and she was in a parking lot. So I went to pick her up last night, brought her home, and took her to work this morning, about 5 o'clock this morning. And now I'm on my way to go pick it up, see if I can get it on this car dolly. I've got a car dolly behind me on this truck. So we're going to see if we can get it loaded up and back to the house. Well, here we go, folks. Back in the Traverse. We've got power, it seems like. Everything lights up. Let me see if this thing will start up, and that way we can get it up on the dolly here. It's running, but it's knocking pretty bad, it seems like. See if we can load this thing up on the trailer or up on the dolly, but it's missing real bad, and hopefully we can get it loaded up without no problem. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it's knocking pretty bad. To me it sounded like a lower end rod knock, but I could be completely wrong. But we're gonna line it up here and get her all loaded up, and I'll show y'all how all this takes place. So we've got this car dolly behind this pickup truck, and how these things work. On some of them they have brakes, and some of them they don't have brakes. This one here actually has brakes, to when you apply the brakes on the truck, it'll do the stopping for you. And in the center it pivots as well, so whenever you turn it'll turn also and make it a little bit easier. Now, in order to get the car loaded, this pin has to on this model here anyways, this pin has to come out, and this will actually tilt. So these ramps will actually tilt down to where I can load up the car. So let's see how we can do this here, because I'm doing this from my phone, and that's all I have. I don't have a GoPro just yet, so I didn't bring my tripod either for this, so just take out the pin like that, and all we got to do now is get on one side or the other, I think. See if this thing will. There we go. It's low enough now. It just need a little bit more oomph to it to get it down. Let's go ahead and load her up and see what all takes place here. Well, I finally figured out how to put these straps on after about 30 minutes of jacking with it. These straps have to go on the front tires in order to carry the car on this dolly. If you notice, it hooks in on the back there and comes all the way around the tire and then wraps around, and then you got a ratchet there to ratchet everything together. There's one on the left side here, and then there's one over here as well for the other wheel to hold the vehicle onto the car dolly. So we're gonna get her headed back home. And one thing you got to remember too is to make sure that pin is on this dolly, otherwise this thing's gonna be flopping all over the place and causing all sorts of problems. Well, here you go, folks. We made it back to the house, and it was only about, probably about 6 or 7 mile trip that we had to go. It wasn't too far that we had to roll. Let me show you how all this comes apart. It's not too hard. It's like a ratchet strap, for a tie down. All you gotta do is pull this lever down like that and flip it up all the way up like that, and pull that, and it all comes apart on the front like that. And you just take everything off the tire that's holding it here, and then the hook back here, all you gotta do is just unhook it from back here like that, and then everything just comes right off like so, like that. And I've already gotten this side already undone a little bit. I'm gonna do the same thing to this side here. Take off the hook and take everything off here and get this thing unloaded. And then before you take off the vehicle, you come back up under here and you pull this pin. It's got like another safety pin with it too. See if I can do it with one hand here. Okay, I had to use 2 hands to get this thing out, but yeah, you just need to make sure that safety pin is out. Otherwise, this thing will not tilt, and you're going to be bouncing the car off of the dolly here. Let's start it up and see about getting it off here. And then what I like to do is just ease it back until it gently drops down. It's just going to gently drop down. And just gently back it up. And there we go. I'm going to put it over here with all of my other collections over here. This is all for my projects going on for 2021 that's coming up. We all don't want to miss what's about to happen in 2021 on the channel. I got plenty of projects. This one here is not a lost cause. It's going to be a project that's going to be for the channel, so y'all stay tuned. Well, there you have it, folks. That's what the engine sounds like on the Chevrolet Traverse. We kept up with the maintenance on it, ran full synthetic fluid in the engine, in the transmission, changed at regular intervals, like it's supposed to have been changed, and using high quality oil filters with the synthetic oil, and just component failure. That's all that we can think of on this one. Nothing attributed to the oil or filter or anything like that. Surprisingly, it made it 251,000 miles on this engine by itself without any repairs done to it prior. A lot of people that I've seen on the forums have been having to replace engines, replace timing chains, and other things in these cars way before 250,000 miles. They replaced like pretty much everything under the hood at around 150,000 miles. So to make it to 250,000 miles on the original components in this car, it did really good. I'm really shocked at how far we were able to get on this vehicle. It's not a lost cause. There's still plenty of content that we're gonna show with this Chevrolet Traverse. I'm not gonna leave it out to pasture just yet. I'm still got big plans for it. It's gonna be another YouTube video when I do get into that one, as well as all my other builds that you probably see out there with the Chevrolet with the GMC trucks that I have. And then there's the upcoming video on that F350 sitting out there. And then we still got the free travel trailer that we're gonna do. So next year, 2021 is gonna be really busy. It's gonna be really busy. We're gonna have quite a few projects going on with a whole bunch of other things that we're working on in between. And we're just gonna have a good old time and keep going on the YouTube channel, and hopefully get even more subscribers and more interest on the channel with what I do. I thank everybody for watching. Catch me on Instagram at FearlessFly100, and if you haven't already subscribe to FearlessFly100 here on YouTube, as well as leave me some comments down below. I'd like to know how y'all or what y'all think about the channel so far, as well as this video, as well as other videos that are out there that I have to watch as well. I'm still giving away $50. I'm just trying to see who's gonna follow directions here and leave me a comment here on YouTube, as well as on my Instagram page, FearlessFly100. And that's all you have to do. If you leave a comment here, if you leave a comment on my Instagram page, you're entered to win. It's as simple as that. And then I'll just give $50 to one person in a drawing. I'll draw one name, and $50 is yours, cash. It's as simple as that. Or if I have to mail it to you, we'll find a way to get it to you somehow. Anyways, hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing well. And hopefully everybody's enjoying their time together. Again, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.